Have you ever wondered if what you're eating could affect how your brain ages? If so, you're not alone in this curiosity. Recently, the relationship between diet and brain aging has become a hot topic in the scientific community. The intriguing question of how our dietary choices might impact our brain's aging process has been the focus of a groundbreaking study. This research was spearheaded by a team of dedicated scientists from the University of Illinois and the University of Nebraska Lincoln. Their investigation sought to uncover the links between certain nutrients found in our diets and the rate at which our brains age. The results? Well, they might just surprise you. So, let's delve into this fascinating study and see what it tells us about diet and brain aging. How did the researchers go about investigating this topic, you may ask? Well, let's delve into the study's methodology to get a clearer picture. The researchers from the University of Illinois and the University of Nebraska Lincoln implemented an innovative approach. Instead of relying on self-reported diets, which can often be inaccurate due to faulty memories or bias, they chose a more objective method. They analyzed blood samples for nutrient biomarkers. This technique allows for a more accurate representation of the nutrients being consumed by the individuals in the study, as it directly measures what's in the bloodstream. This approach not only provided a more precise measure of nutrient intake, but also allowed the researchers to identify specific nutrients linked to brain health. These included fatty acids, antioxidants, carotenoids, and choline, all of which are abundant in diets like the Mediterranean diet. Now, how did they measure the rate of brain aging and cognitive abilities, you wonder? They utilized two key tools. The first was magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI brain scans, a non-invasive technique that allows for detailed imaging of the brain structure. This provided a clear picture of the physical state of the brain, giving insights into its aging process. The second tool was cognitive assessments. These are tests designed to measure various aspects of cognition, including memory, attention, language, and problem-solving abilities. By administering these tests, the researchers were able to get a comprehensive understanding of the participants' cognitive abilities. Combining these two methods, the researchers could identify any potential correlations between nutrient intake and brain health. This comprehensive approach ensured that the study's findings were grounded in solid data, providing a strong foundation for their conclusions. Now that we understand how the study was conducted, let's look at what the researchers found. What did the study reveal about the link between diet and brain aging? Let's delve into the key findings of this intriguing research conducted by scientists from the University of Illinois and the University of Nebraska Lincoln. The study found a significant association between certain nutrients in the diet and a slower rate of brain aging in individuals aged between 65 and 75. This is quite a compelling discovery, isn't it? But what are these magical nutrients that seemingly have such a profound effect on our brain's aging process? Well, the researchers identified that a diet rich in fatty acids, antioxidants, carotenoids, and choline had a positive impact on brain aging. These nutrients are largely found in a diet similar to the Mediterranean diet. This diet is known for its high content of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and olive oil. And it includes moderate to high fish consumption, moderate consumption of dairy products, and low consumption of red meat. Let's break it down a bit. Fatty acids, which include omega-3 and omega-6, are essential for brain function and development. These are mostly found in fish, nuts, and oils. Antioxidants, which include vitamin C and E, help to protect the brain cells from damage. These can be found in a variety of fruits and vegetables. Carotenoids, the pigments that give fruits and vegetables their bright colors, have been shown to have neuroprotective effects. And finally, choline is an essential nutrient that plays a crucial role in maintaining the structure and function of the brain. It's found in foods like eggs, beef liver, and wheat germ. Interestingly, the researchers did not rely solely on self-reported diets, which can often be unreliable. Instead, they analyzed blood samples for nutrient biomarkers to get a more accurate picture of what nutrients were being consumed. In addition to this, they used MRI brain scans and cognitive assessments to assess brain aging and cognitive abilities. This multi-pronged approach allowed them to establish a more concrete link between the nutrients and brain aging. It's important to note, however, that while this study provides compelling evidence of the link between diet and brain aging, it does not prove cause and effect. It's quite possible that other factors might also be at play. For example, people who follow a Mediterranean diet might also be more likely to engage in other healthy behaviors, such as regular exercise, which could also contribute to slower brain aging. These findings are certainly interesting, but what do they mean for us? Well, they suggest that making certain dietary choices might help us to keep our brains healthier for longer. But as always, more research is needed to fully understand these relationships and their implications. What implications do these findings have for our diets and brain health, you might ask? Well, let's delve into that. The results of this study, conducted by the University of Illinois and the University of Nebraska Lincoln, shed light on the potential relationship between our diet and brain aging. It's important to note that while these findings don't provide conclusive evidence of cause and effect, they do add another layer to the mounting evidence that suggests what we eat may indeed play a significant role in the aging of our brains. This study found a correlation between a diet rich in fatty acids, antioxidants, carotenoids, and choline, akin to the Mediterranean diet, and slower brain aging. This raises the question, could our dietary habits be a key to preserving our cognitive abilities as we age? While we can't jump to conclusions just yet, these findings provide us with a promising lead. If these nutrients can indeed slow down brain aging, then perhaps we should consider incorporating more of these into our diets. Fatty acids found in foods like fish and nuts, antioxidants abundant in fruits and vegetables, carotenoids present in foods like carrots and tomatoes, and choline found in eggs and meat could all potentially play a part in preserving our brain health. But let's not forget, this isn't a green light to start gorging on these foods without consideration for our overall nutritional balance. After all, a healthy diet is about more than just individual nutrients. It's about balance, variety, and moderation. In essence, these findings could potentially pave the way for new dietary guidelines aimed at preserving brain health and preventing neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. As researchers continue to explore this fascinating field, we're likely to gain a deeper understanding of the intricate relationship between our diets and our brains. So it seems that our diets might have more of an impact on our brain health than we thought. So let's keep our plates colorful, our minds curious, and our hearts open to the ever-evolving world of nutritional science. What does the future hold for this area of research? As we delve deeper into the science of nutrition and its impact on brain aging and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, the horizon of future research looks promising and full of potential. Researchers are planning to conduct clinical trials to further explore the impact of diet on brain aging. These future studies will build upon the foundations laid by the research performed at the University of Illinois and the University of Nebraska Lincoln. The goal? To uncover more definitive links between specific nutrients and the rate of brain aging. These trials will provide a more accurate understanding as they'll be based on controlled conditions and monitored nutrient intake rather than relying solely on self-reported diets. These clinical trials are not just about validating the initial findings, they're also about expanding our knowledge. Researchers will investigate how different diets, similar to the Mediterranean diet, rich in fatty acids, antioxidants, carotenoids, and choline, can influence brain health over time. They'll seek to understand how these nutrients interact with our bodies and brains, and whether they can slow down brain aging or even prevent neurodegenerative diseases. This research could lead to dietary recommendations specifically designed to maintain brain health and slow down the aging process. Imagine a future where your meal plan is not just about maintaining a healthy body weight or controlling your blood sugar levels, but also about preserving your cognitive abilities and brain health. But it's not just about the distant future. This research has immediate implications too. It encourages us to be mindful of what we eat and to consider how our diets could impact our brain health. It's a reminder that our choices today can influence our health tomorrow. So while we eagerly anticipate the results of these upcoming clinical trials, let's not forget the power we have in our own hands, or rather, on our own plates. As we wait for more research on this topic, it might be worth considering how our diets could affect our brain health. After all, as the saying goes, we are what we eat.